In today's video, I want to talk about how you can use your mock results to really sharpen up your preparation for the final exams in the summer. Mock exams can feel like a rough reality check, but they're actually a powerful tool to guide us. This video is going to offer 5 tips to help you to analyze your results, spot patterns, and turn weaknesses into strengths. It's not just about looking at the grade you got. It's about understanding the feedback and using it to create a game plan for success. But you should also remember that you don't need to do this on your own. Your teachers are there to support and help you along the way. You simply need to ask. The first thing is to look beyond the grade or mark. It's super easy to focus on the overall score or letter grade, but that's only scratching the surface. A grade is just a summary. It doesn't give you the full picture of what went right or wrong. For example, you could have an overall decent grade, but if you don't dig deeper, you might miss that you're consistently losing marks on certain topics or question types. Without looking at the specifics, you won't know where to focus your revision. Was it an essay you struggled with, or maybe a particular calculation? Also, an overall grade doesn't tell you why you made mistakes. Did you not fully understand a concept, or was it just a careless error? These are completely different issues that need different solutions. If you don't identify them, you'll likely make the same mistakes again. The grade also doesn't reflect things like time management or exam technique. If you ran out of time or misread questions, that won't show up in the grade but can make a huge difference in your final performance. So, just focusing on the grade won't help you move forward. Second, identify the patterns and trends in your mock papers. This is a crucial step in improving your performance for the final exams. It's not just about seeing what went wrong, but understanding why it went wrong and whether there are common themes in the mistakes you're making. For instance, are you consistently losing marks on specific topics, or is it a certain type of question that's tripping you up? Maybe you struggle more with essays because of structuring your argument, or you're finding multiple choice questions tricky because you're second-guessing yourself. Spotting these patterns is really important because it gives you clear insight into where you need more targeted practice. It's also worth checking if you're making similar mistakes across different subjects. If time management is a recurring issue, or you're struggling to interpret questions properly, that's something you'll want to address in your overall exam strategy. By analyzing these patterns, you can be more strategic with your revision. Instead of just going over everything randomly, you can focus on those specific areas where you're consistently losing marks and practice them until they become strengths. This approach will help you see real improvement in your final exams. The next step is understanding how you missed out on marks is crucial for boosting your exam performance. Remember, you're awarded marks for what you do right, you don't lose marks for mistakes, so the goal is to figure out why you didn't gain those extra points. When analyzing your mock results, focus on the assessment objectives and what each question is really asking. Are you meeting all the key criteria that the examiner is looking for? Is your answer clear, precise, and structured in a way that makes it easy for the examiner to give you marks? A great way to do this is by creating a checklist for each question style. While this checklist won't cover the content, it will help you ensure you're showing off the specific skills required to hit those top marks. By using this approach, you can quickly identify if there's a particular skill you need to work on. Whether it's analysis, evaluation, or interpretation. This way, you can tailor your revision to focus on the areas where you need to improve, making sure you're well prepared to pick up all those points in the final exam. Fourthly, mocks can help to audit your knowledge. When preparing for exams, it's crucial to recognize that you can't predict exactly which topics will come up. To achieve the top grades, you need to be ready to draw on all the content you've been taught, not just focus on the main topic of the question. Start by breaking down the syllabus of each subject into manageable chunks, making sure to cover every topic. Once you've identified any weak spots, ensure those are covered as part of your study plan. This way, you'll be prepared for whatever questions come your way, building confidence from a broad, well-rounded knowledge base. A useful tool to help you manage this process is the Eisenhower matrix, which prioritizes based on urgency and importance. Here's how you can apply it to your revision. Important and urgent. These are your weakest topics, especially those central to the subject. These are likely areas where speaking to your teacher would be of benefit. Important but not urgent. These are topics you're relatively comfortable with but still need to review. You could answer an exam question on these but not hit top band marks. Not important but urgent. These might be smaller or less critical areas, but they still need a quick review to ensure you're not caught off guard. In the exam, these would be topics that you could attempt but know you would struggle with. Not important and not urgent. These are topics you've mastered well. You can review them closer to the exam but don't need to prioritize them right now. Your mock exams are key in helping you use this matrix effectively. They highlight your weakest areas. Topics need your immediate attention as they're crucial for securing marks in the final exam. Mocks also show where you're already performing well, providing a confidence boost. Sometimes, mocks will reveal unexpected gaps in your knowledge, small gaps that can be filled quickly or larger issues that you can seek support from your teachers for. Finally, when reviewing your mock results, it's crucial to consider external factors that might have influenced your performance, beyond just your knowledge of the material. Stress, anxiety, time management, or even things like your sleep, diet, and physical health on the day of the exam can all play a big role in how well you did. For instance, if stress caused you to panic or forget key information, it's worth exploring techniques to manage exam anxiety. Simple strategies like mindfulness, breathing exercises, or even practicing meditation can help keep you calm and focused under pressure. If time management was a challenge, try doing more practice exams under timed conditions to improve your ability to pace yourself effectively during the real thing. Additionally, think about your exam day routine. Did you get enough sleep the night before? Were you properly hydrated or fueled with healthy snacks? Even small things like these can affect your focus and energy levels during an exam. By acknowledging these external factors and taking steps to address them, you'll be in a much better position to improve your overall performance when it comes to the final exam. Before we wrap up, let's go over the 5 key tips for analyzing your mock results and boosting your exam prep. Look beyond the grade, don't just focus on the overall score, dig deeper to understand your specific strengths and areas that need improvement. Identify patterns and trends, pay attention to recurring mistakes or areas where you consistently lose marks. This will guide you on where to concentrate your revision. Understand where you missed marks, break down why you didn't score those extra points. Was it due to a knowledge gap, careless errors, or misinterpreting the questions? Audit your knowledge, make sure you're covering the entire syllabus, not just isolated topics. Prioritize the areas you struggle with and continue reinforcing your strong points. Consider external factors, reflect on non-academic factors like stress, time management, and your exam day routine. They can significantly impact your performance. By applying these strategies, you'll turn your mock results into a roadmap for exam success. Thanks again for tuning in, and good luck with your revision.